and I'm going to do Love and Hip Hop New York, season 5, episode 5. Boring episode, but giving me something to talk about. So it started off with Sand and what's her name? Chrissy. And Sand is just basically telling her that she broke up with Erica, and I'm sitting there like, this is the most unusual meetup. Like, why are you meeting up with this girl? You have no reason to meet up with her, Sand. Like, I don't understand why this was okay for them to meet up or whatever. So she was telling her about her breakup with Erica or whatever, and you know, Chrissy, that was like a present to her. That was a present. Why would you go to your ex's enemy just to tell her that y'all broke up? And girl, I like Sam, but I wasn't here for that. This shirt is irritating me. Well, I wasn't here for that or whatever. Now Sam talking about she's singing now and she all this stuff. So presented again to Chrissy. She like, oh really? So she say, what better way to get back to Erica is to have the exes work together. You know, that ain't what she said, but basically that's what she said. So she was telling her to work with Sin, telling Sin to work with Rich, even though they had their problems or whatever. You know, they should be able to work together or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So then you got stupid ass Peter and Amina. He made it back to town just in enough time for her to have her baby. He had to take her to the hospital, so she's now in labor. So he goes to her while she's in labor. He's like, I'm not going to tell her about the vacation with Tara, but I still need to talk to her. So he's telling her that, you know, he talked to Tara. She like, how? He like on the phone. She was like, who was you out there with? He was like, just me and the promoter. Lies. But okay. He don't want to stress her out. He don't want to stress her out so much that he would tell her that he talked to Tara and they came to an agreement of them being over, so he's going to work things out with Amina. She just looking at him like, really? Like, you only going to be with me because Tara didn't want your ass? Like, but you don't want her to be stressed out, and you don't want nothing to be on the baby, but you go give a person bullshit news like that. I couldn't get with that. I didn't understand that. I thought that was a punk ass, bitch ass move. Regardless of, if you wasn't going to tell her about the vacation, what the fuck was the whole point of telling her right then and there about you even talking to her? Stressing her out even more. You know, VH1 had to go to the damn monitors to see her heart rate going up and down. But I'm just feeling sorry for her because I'm like, this girl is in labor. Don't need to be stressed out. Any fucking thing can happen in a fucking blink of an eye of having a baby. She could have went into distress. Then whose fault would it have been, Peter? Like, that was fucked up. But whatever. Moving on from that. Rich and Erica meet up. And she wants to talk to him about her breakup with Sin and why is her relationships the way they are, even with him, with Sin. She just want to be a happy family and all this kind of stuff. Her career is going good, but she just want a family. And he's telling her basically like, you need to learn how to balance your career and your relationships, because I always have said this, that Erica puts her career before her relationship. And that's just what she's been doing. So she's crying to him, yada, 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 whatever. So then you have Chrissy and Chink Santana. She's apologizing to him about the way she acted in the studio and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I still don't like her. I don't. But anyway, then she bring up him going, I think, to DC or somewhere and bring up his ex-wife, and he's like, why are you bringing up my ex? Like, I'm not with her, we're not in a relationship, regardless if I'm going back to town. That don't mean I'm with her. And so I can understand that, but at the same token, you be like, you have to understand, well, motherfucker, you gone, you don't come, when you do come back, you don't tell me you're back. So I understand her frustration just as well. But bitch, this is what you signed up for. You signed up to be with a married man and deal with him, and knowing there was no goddamn divorce in sight of happening. So I don't understand why, but okay. She was talking about how she wants to start a family and be with him and be, girl, when he already is telling you or showing you that he's not, really committed, because he's committed to his music. He's not committed to you. So can we wait for him to have some kind of commitment first, or at least a divorce or divorce proceedings or something, before you want a baby by a motherfucker? Like, I'm gonna do a rant about this, like, really, about you motherfucking women and men having motherfucking kids and not thinking about the long run of the kid. Like, you want a baby with him so motherfucking bad and y'all relationship already not right? Girl, boo. So then you got Yandy and her friend Candy. She's moved back to New York. So Yandy wants to tell her she's pregnant. And she's like, okay, I'm happy for you, but your baby daddy's still facing jail motherfucking time. Yandy over there talking about they be at home and they don't talk about it and they don't bring it up. And the girl is like, bitch, are you crazy? Not like that, but like, y'all need to talk about this. You already went through this before, and now you got another motherfucking baby on the way, and y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all living in motherfucking denial. Okay? Y'all living in denial. But she's telling her how she needs to talk to Matt DC and have to talk with him and all this kind of stuff. And I totally fucking agree. What else happened? I got me some notes this time, y'all. That's why my videos be long when I have notes, and I don't like to do that. Anyway, Cisco and Rich meet up at the gym, and he's basically telling her that everything didn't go right with Diamond, and everything didn't go right with, sorry if I'm moving the camera, but everything didn't go right with Diamond, and talked about the baby mom, Tasha. So Rich is like, what happened with you and your baby mom? And he was saying how one day he went to the studio, came home, and she was packed up and gone with the baby and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you must have did something. So that's why another reason why he got trust issues. Whatever. I'll talk about him in a minute. Oh, and he said that the baby mama, he been in an on and off relationship with her for 17 years. They got 2 kids, but she don't know about Diamond. This is why I get mad when cause I feel like this. She don't know about Diamond. Diamond know about her. If they ever came across each other and Diamond got beef with her and Diamond ran up on her and she don't know who the fuck this is, that's fucked up. Like, you never know how women think. So come on now, Cisco, like, for real. So then you have Amina having a baby. Her baby name is Corey. And I'm like, damn, what's your girl? They got a baby named Corey. But hey, you got a girl and a boy named Corey. So, okay, whatever. That baby was looking just like Peter. Or what that mean? That baby looked like Peter. Chrissy goes to talk to her friend Ryan and tells her how she went to the doctor and she had uterine fibroids. So she might have complications of having a baby. So she was like, I went off of birth control, and he don't know, and I really want to have this baby. Her friend is like, what the fuck? Like, you need to tell him you went off birth control. Like, this wouldn't be fair to him. This wouldn't be fair to you or that damn baby if you got pregnant. So you need to basically have a talk to him. And she was like, okay, well, whatever. Yandy and DC, they go to a restaurant and they're talking about how her friend Candy is in town. He looking like he don't like candy. Something up with candy. But she was telling him how Candy was telling her to talk to him about the court situation, the case situation or whatever. And he was just like, I don't want to talk negative about it. I don't want to think negative about it. But I'm like, y'all gotta talk about this. Y'all got a baby fucking coming. Y'all have to talk about this. But she was saying how she'll be okay this time if he had to do some time in jail. He said he's not really facing 20 years. Who cares? But you're going some goddamn where. Anyway, moving on. Rich and, what is it, Stan? Yeah, they meet up. And she was like, are you drunk or whatever? And he was like, no, I ain't been drinking. I've been drinking less since you and fucking Eric out of my life. But then he apologized to her for his actions on the season finale of last time. So that was cool. Then they start talking about her, them working together and her doing a song because her brother committed suicide. So she wants to do a song and everything and put it on iTunes, and everything she makes from the song, she's going to give it away to charity for like suicide people or whatever. So I thought that was cool. And Rich felt like that was cool too. So then he was like, okay, if you want to do that, because she was like, it's not about the money. I'm like, girl, please. But I'm like, she was like, it's not about the money. It's about just giving back to you know, charity or whatever. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Like I said, I like seeing, I just don't like how she met up with Chrissy at the beginning. But it's ain't about making her motherfucking money. It ain't about fucking rich. So, hey, I can't be mad at her. Like, if this is the only way she can be able to get on and this motherfucker is all about getting pretty girls on, I ain't mad at her. It was no diss to Erica. She didn't go in there dissing on Erica. She didn't say, oh, I'm going to do this to get back at Erica. None of that. All it was about was making music to give back to her brother. You know, cause or whatever. So then he was like, okay, that's cool. I can do that. And then he asked her to be the face of his dream. Now, you can look at it as a business thing, or you can look at it as him getting back at Erica, but I don't think that was the case either. I feel like she's a pretty girl, she's young, and her face probably could make him a lot of motherfucking money. So that's why I see where Rich at with that. So now they gotta work that shit out talking to Erica, but I'm like, okay, whatever. Chris picks up Chink Santana, Chink, is that his name? Chink Santana? I don't know. Chink, whatever. And tell him about going off the pill when she's been off the pill for 3 weeks. So he pissed, and he has every right to. Bitch, he been fucking you raw, bareback, all that kind of stuff, thinking you on a pill and you ain't on a pill. I get his frustration. He like, you know, to me it was like tricking you into having a motherfucking baby. But then I'm thinking like, nigga, if you don't really want a baby, you gonna wrap that fucking shit up regardless of a girl telling you she on a pill. That ain't your wife. You know you ain't too committed into this relationship. You shouldn't have been hitting a fucking raw, period, point fucking blank. I'm just saying. Because shit like this happens. There's girls out there like this who will go off the fucking pill and get pregnant, and then you don't have no fucking say so. And then we got men running out on motherfucking kids because this is not what they wanted. Like, y'all too old to act like this. Y'all not 16, 17 years old. Y'all motherfuckers need to have these conversations early in a relationship and not just keep trying to fuck people, because this is the consequences that happens when you just trying to fuck people and knowing he don't want no long term with her. He don't. I think Chink felt like they in a relationship, their relationship is going cool. He come to New York, he fuck, he do what he gotta do. There's really no good goddamn ties with them. So and now that the cameras is rolling, now you want this committed relationship, you want to have this baby, and he looking at her like, bitch, that ain't what I signed up for. But he ain't gonna tell her on camera. But he looking like that ain't what I signed up for. So then you got Cisco and his baby mama in Atlanta. He goes to see her and wants to talk to her, check on the kids. She say the kids doing good, they miss him and stuff like that. So then they start talking about he was saying how she always been there for him when his brother got killed. She was the main one there for him and stuff like that. And he also apologized for treating her the way he did. And she was saying how she left him because he was doing some fucked up shit. And to me, she said she abandoned him because he was abandoning her. You know, you leaving me with these kids. I'm pregnant. You ain't there for me. I'm having a baby by my motherfucking self. So you abandoned me? Deuces, nigga. Let's see how it feel for you not to know where we at the way we don't know where you at. So that's basically what I got out of that. So she was saying how because he was saying, you think I don't love you? And she was like, yeah, you say you love me, and then you cheat on me. And it's a lot of dudes do that. It's a lot of dudes do that. But so then she was like, have you found somebody else, or have you moved on or something? And he was like, well, I haven't moved on completely, but I have been talking to somebody. And I'm like, you're standing this breath because you don't want to be, you want to tell her bits and pieces, but you don't want to be honest with her. Tell her you've been with this girl for 2 fucking years. He was like, she don't want to fuck with me either. And she was like, well, do you got, she know you got kids? And he was like, yeah, that's why she don't want to fuck with me no more. And I'm like, no, because you cheated on her. It wasn't because you have kids. It's because you cheated on her when you made the second fucking baby. So then Tasha started going off about how he scandalous and how she want to fuck him up. And I was sitting there like, please do a Jocelyn on his ass and swing, please. I mean, not saying that domestic violence is okay, but I'm just saying, like, I would have watched it. I would have. So like I said, She's pissed off and she was like, let me just move on. Let's cut ties. Let me move on with my life and find me somebody that's going to be, you know, make me happy. Oh, when she said that, he got so fucking pissed off. It's okay. See, I tell y'all women, it's okay for them to fuck around and do what they got to do and have your kids all around another bitch. But when you do it, you are the scum of the fucking earth. Not saying it's true, but that's how men fucking think, and that's how he reacted to her. Oh, let me find out. I better not find out. All this bullshit he was saying, and she like, we aren't a dog. He like, I'm not no dog. You proved that, Cisco. You proved that you were not a grown motherfucking man yet. Because I'm sitting there like, if she moves on, that don't mean she gonna rush somebody around your kids. And if she did, y'all not together. So what's the fucking problem? I hate when dudes do that. You better not have no dude around my kid. Well, motherfucker, if you was around your kid, another nigga won't have to be. I'm so glad I don't go through this. I'm so glad I don't go through this. I never been through this. Like, my oldest son's father, we never did that. We were mature enough to know, like, it's gonna happen. And I always was like, I don't care if you go with somebody. Just let me meet them. So if anything happened to my baby, I know what the fuck to go after. I'm just saying. But we never had that problem where you better not have no bitch around my baby or you better not have no dude around. No. Mature grown-ups don't do that. So he got pissed and walked away. So then you had, oh shit, okay, I thought I stopped it. But then you had, Rich and Erica, and he's telling her how about his launch party, and he invited her to the launch party. Then he tells her about Sin coming to him, and immediately Erica got pissed and jealous and was all kind of shit probably running through her head, thinking that Sin was trying to fuck Rich, and that was not the case. He like, let me tell you the context of why, the pre-context of why she was there. So then you start telling her about the song, and she was like, oh, so it was a charity case trying to get a charity. I'm like, really, Erica? Now you're being salty and jealous, and it's not a good motherfucking look. Oh, now my exes want to work together and all this kind of shit. And I'm like, bro, would you sit your ass down and pay attention and stop trying to get some attention and be on camera? Like, sit down and listen to what he's saying to you. And she was saying, he told her how it wasn't about the money. It was no contract. Oh, it's no contract, but I had to get a contract. And it was all about, to me, it was all about not asking Erica first. Not making Erica the face of the brand, but making Sin. That's what that was. So that, to me, that was jealousy and that was hating. Like, okay, you talking about taking food out of your mouth. Now you should take food out of Sin's mouth. Because, bitch, you got the Her Clothing line. You making money off of the Her Clothing line. So why Sin can't get a job and be the face of a liquor and make her some goddamn money? Which Sin wasn't even worried about the money. She felt like it was an even exchange of the record and the face of the liquor. So I don't see the problem. So Erica gets mad, walked off. And I'm like, girl, grow up. Everybody on this motherfucking show needs to grow up. Y'all acting just as young as them motherfuckers that's on Love Hip Hop Hollywood. Y'all really are. Grow the fuck up. Like, girl. Then next week she gonna be going off about it, and I'm like talking about Rich trying to fucking eat her out and saying out, and I'm like, you taking this all wrong. I can't wait for you to watch this back and notice that you look real dumb, like for real. Anyway, that was my review for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 5, Episode 5. Tell me what you guys think about it. You know, it's still Jumpstart January. I think it's day 18, 19, I don't know. Today's been a long day, very stressful day for me. So, but I still had to get this video out. And I'll be back with another video probably tomorrow. I'm just tired. Make sure you check out Ashley Miller, Mike B, Squeaky Jones, James Caldwell, Scotty Mrs. Still Standing, New Orleans Leo. And I'll be back. Oh, The Flawless Hustle. Have y'all checked him out yet? Please do. And Lady Nika also. We're going to try to get their numbers up. So check out their channel, subscribe, and let them know that I sent you. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.